If you think sneakers can't be classy, think again. I'm talking about fashion sneakers. So yes, these are comfortable, but they're also elevated enough to wear to the office, to out to dinner, or even with your everyday outfits. So today I'm going to be sharing several different styles in several different colors, but you absolutely do not need all of these. One good pair and you can recreate all of these outfits. So it's all about proportions, the color balance, and how you style them. So as usual, everything will be in the description, pinned to the first comments, and also in the YouTube links if they're available. And while you're there, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you don't miss any petite content. And let's go ahead and jump in. All right, look number one, I have a very classy look. I'm starting off a little easy with this one. So I have my favorite dress pants that actually feel like sweatpants. They're very stretchy, very comfortable, and they're a perfect length to wear with sneakers. I paired this with a very simple white button up. This is a very quiet luxury feel, very minimalist, but still really elegant. So I added a structured bag with it. This one is from Walmart, you guys. And the shoes that I paired with it are my Adidas Special. I love these. I think they are a million times more comfortable than the Samba. They have more arch support and a little more cushion in them. By far one of my favorites. I own them in two colors, which you'll see in another outfit coming up. In the next look, I'm doing this same look, but I want to change it up a little bit with the shoes. So I added a burgundy sneaker with this. This looks fantastic. I love the burgundy sneaker with this. These are from Walmart, you guys. And if you missed that last Walmart video, I'll pin it for you here so that you can go back and watch it. But I love this burgundy color in the shoe especially. I think it's fantastic. So this is a great way to wear burgundy in your shoes if you have a pair of burgundy sneakers. In the next look, I'm showing a jeans outfit. I'm going to show other versions without jeans, but I thought we got to throw some jeans in there. And I love these because they're a trouser style jean. They're from Uniqlo and I've shared them before, but they just give a little more polish to a jean look than regular like 5-pocket jeans. I love the slash pockets on them. I just think I love that trouser style that they offer. So I paired it with a blue and white stripe button up and I threw that light blue sweater over my shoulders. I really like the mix of the stripe in the shirt with that light blue sweater over my shoulders. I just think it looks so preppy and so cool. I digress. Anyway, I paired this outfit with my Gola Elon sneakers. These are a newer find for me, and these are incredibly comfortable. I love these, and they come in so many different colorways, but I think they look particularly good with denim. So that's what you're seeing here. And then I paired it with a cognac colored handbag, and this really pulls together and looks very elegant. Still keeps things very structured. You don't have to add that sweater over your shoulders. I just like it just to add a little bit of twist to an otherwise kind of very simple outfit. Next up, I did a winter white look. I think the light neutrals really read. It looks expensive in a way. It just looks very nice, let's just say that. So this is a tone on tone done right with pairing the ivory pants. These are an ankle pant, a smart ankle pant, and then I kept it neutral with the ivory top, and I paired them with the brown Adidas Special sneakers, just like the ones I showed in the very first outfit, only in this beautiful color. They call it Earth Strata, I think they call it. So these come in and out of stock all the time, but they go with everything, and they're really special pair for me. I love them. They're always the first ones I tend to reach for because they do go with so much. And if you notice, I rolled up the pant leg, just one to show a little bit of skin. It does give it more of a casual look, but it works so well for petites to just show just a little bit of ankle, especially when you're wearing a sneaker and a flat. So it looks elegant, but still very relaxed and put together. The next look, I have some corduroys mixed with that burgundy color, and the burgundy sneakers are making an appearance again here. So I like the texture of the corduroy. It's just so ideal, very fall, and it's just a perfect example of how you can pair those burgundy sneakers with something of the similar color on top and still look very sophisticated but cozy. It's just a nice layered outfit, and the blouse that I have underneath that sweater is from Walmart. I've shared it before. $22, very very well spent. I have found so many ways to wear this one. And this is a colorway that everyone might not love, but I do think that they work so well together, and it definitely feels like fall. This is giving, I'm going to give my pumpkin spice latte feel, even though I don't drink pumpkin spice lattes, but I drink other kinds of lattes. So anyway, just a great fall outfit and a great way to get good use of the sneakers that you have in your closet, just in a fun way. Quick little break before we move on. I have to tell you guys again how much I just absolutely love reading your responses to all the comments that I share in my videos. And this last one just blew me away when I asked you guys what your first concert was. If you didn't read all of them, you need to go back and read. I'm going to list some of the ones that just blew me away. Diana Ross, Linda Ronstadt, Elton John, The Beatles, Sonny and Cher, Donnie and Marie, The Commodores, Grand Funk Railroad, Rod Stewart, Billy Joel, so many other ones. I can't tell you the immense joy I got from reading all them. You guys were cracking me up. Just so many fun stories, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. But I had to shout out all those because I thought it was just really incredible to read all of that. We had some of the best music. It is just not the same anymore. So anyway, thank you so much for participating in all that. I am going to throw out one more question to you guys, and then maybe we'll evolve into some kind of style challenge or something for these coffee breaks. But I want to throw out one more question to you guys. I think this will be a good one too. What was your first car? My very first car was a Mazda 323. It was a little 3-door hatchback. It was dirt cheap, terrible condition, but I bought it after saving up money, working at one of my first jobs, because my parents said, no, sorry, we are not buying you a car. My sister, who was older than me, her very first car was a hand-me-down, a very old car that my parents had. It was a Chevy Impala that backfired. She would drive us to school, and it would backfire on the way into the school, and it would backfire on the way out of school. It was incredibly embarrassing, but you know what? It is what it is, and now it's great memories that we look back on and laugh. So tell me down in the comments, what was your first car? Let me know all the details down below. All right, and so let's move on to the next outfit. This next outfit is one of my favorites, mostly because it is all navy head to toe, so it's kind of a monochrome look. These are a wool pant that you would think are very heavy, but they're actually incredibly lightweight. They're an ankle pant, they're tapered, so I did roll these up a little bit to show some ankle, and I paired them with some white Veja sneakers. And normally I don't like a bright white sneaker, but I think it works really well with the navy. It's just a very nice contrast between all the navy and then the white. On top I have a cashmere Johnny collar v-neck sweater. So just a very simple outfit, but very comfortable, very put together. And the Vejas, these are an incredible sneaker. What I will say about the Vejas is they do take a little bit longer to break in, and they're a little less low profile than some of my other sneakers like the Adidas, so they're a little bit slightly more chunkier than the other ones, but a great shoe altogether. And I think the whole outfit is very sporty and crisp, and just a great way to, again, to wear some of your sneakers. Mixing it up just a little bit in the next outfit, still with some neutrals. I have the chocolate. These are a pull-on knit pant. These are from Walmart actually, and so these are another great length to pair with sneakers because of the length. They're so petite friendly. With those rich fall colors, I have a cream cashmere t-shirt on top, and then I just threw a sweater over my shoulders. My sneakers are the other pair of Veja sneakers that I have. These are in a suede, whereas the ones before were just in that white leather. These are tan suede, much like the Adidas Special in that earth strata color. These tend to go with everything. So this is another good way of mixing light neutrals and dark neutrals, and it just works really well together. You can't go wrong mixing neutrals together. This next outfit is a little bit of a wild card. I have a feeling some people will love it and some people are not so much love it. So I paired some slim black ankle pants, again rolled just a little bit showing the ankle, and I paired it with a chambray shirt. Now personally, I love these two colors together. I love the way the chambray shirt just kind of softens those black pants a little bit. Then I paired those navy Gola sneakers with this, And it mixes dressy with a little bit of casual. It does still feel very intentional. And the navy sneakers tie in without being too incredibly matchy. And the sneakers can absolutely work with black, as I'm showing here and in the very first example. So all great ways to wear those sneakers that you have. And as I mentioned before, I have a ton of sneakers in various styles and colors. You do not need all of these sneakers. You can recreate every single one of these outfits with what you have, as long as the proportions are right. It's more of a low profile sneaker. You don't want to wear your running shoes with any of these. That's not the look we're going for. Any low profile sneaker will do. I'm very much into the colored sneakers this year. I just think there are so many great colors and so many brands that are coming up with fantastic colorways to choose from, including the ones that I purchased from Walmart, those burgundy ones. I think those are fantastic. Also very comfortable, by the way. Very, very comfortable, true to size. Actually, all of these are true to size with the exception of the Adidas. I would recommend sizing down at least a half a size in those. They run big. So that wraps it up for the outfits. Let me know if you liked these outfits, which one was your favorite. Also, don't forget to let me know, what was your first car? What do you remember? Tell me everything in the comments. I so love hearing from you guys. And if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any content. We have a lot of fun around here and we have a great community of women. Just enjoy you guys so much. So thank you again for being here today. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great week until I see you then. Bye everybody.